So next up we have the text. So text, there are so many things that you can with it. The basic things that you're going to do, or how I do it basically, is I always go to default text and I just drag and drop to the timeline. I put it where I want to be, and I can stretch it as long as I want it to be, or make it as short as I want to be. So it's all about the duration you want it to be in the video. Okay, so, and I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna hide the planet from the background. So now we just with this text. So there are so many ways to customize the text right inside of CapCut, and there's so many things that you can do with it, and it can be a crucial part of your video editing. So basically, let's do something like, let's type CapCut editor, okay, and here you can pick the font. CapCut already has a whole bunch of fonts built into it. Some are free, some are not, but you can always go Google some fonts yourself, download them in your PC or whatever, or computer, and just basically can find them here. So if I click on commercial, it is showing us the ones that we can use for commercial use. There are some ones. This is a cool part. This cool thing, they just added this. So if you have a font before you couldn't search, now they just enabled this to now. You can search for a font instead of going through all of them. And so I have one that I like called Monster. Oh, Rat or something like that. This one. Okay. Now, as you can see, if I wanna increase, for example, if I want to do uppercase, lowercase, or title case, so I like uppercase. That's what I do all the time. But it's up to your what you prefer, and you can increase it, scale up. Like if I by holding the corner, by clicking, and just by pulling to the side, it's gonna make it bigger. If I do this, it's gonna become smaller. Or you can adjust the font size from here as well. So whichever you like and you prefer. All right. Next, we can change the color, and as this is basic thing, I think you've done this already a million times in many other softwares. And yeah, so next you have the alignment. So basically, do you want it to be in the center, aligned to the right or left or the middle, whichever alignment that you like. Most of the time you're going to be working with the center. So if I put it like this, it's going to be more on the left side, but it is quite big, so to make this for you to be able to see. So if I do this, now it's in the middle. If I do this, it is in the center, but in the center within this box of the text, not in the canvas. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it in the middle, and here you have some presets that you can play with. Some have glow, yellow. There are so many ones that you can pick. Okay, and then if you go down, you have transform, which basically allows you to scale up the text. Okay, and you have position, which basically we want to put it where you want to put it, and you can keyframe it, as we discussed before about keyframes and how to use them. And you have rotation, alignment, center, stuff like that, as well as blend mode, opacity. So basically allows you how basically can manipulate the opacity of the clip of the text. And you have stroke, basically, which allows you to kind of add a stroke to it, so it's very easy. You can control the thickness of it. Okay, you have background, which basically kind of have a background for it. So let's say something like this. You can do this. And as well, you can control the opacity and so many things. Okay, we'll go downwards, and we have glow. We have two options here, but to be fair, I don't like the glow of this built-in glow that I have. So I'm gonna show you a trick to get the glow effects on the text very easily later on. So let's go just step by step, and then we're gonna go to show you how to make a great glow. Next one, which I find myself using a lot, especially if you have, let's say the background is white and the text is white, so you want to add some shadow to increase basically the to make the text easily readable. Okay, and you can as well change the distance, angle, blurriness, opacity, and here we have the curve, so you can make it like this or this. You just kind of do whatever you want, and you can keyframe it as well, so it can move during the video however you wish. Next we have here the bubble. So these are basically if you want to put the text inside of some shape also, or let's say you making a video and the characters in the video having a conversation and you want to add some kind of dialogue. This, I don't know what this is called, by the way, but this is kind of sticker when you can, where you can put text inside, which I never use, me personally. I don't find it really that useful, but some might find it useful. And here, this is a big one. Here's a big library of where you can find some templates, text template effects. There are so many colors and stuff. Sometimes they can look pretty cool. So it just depends on what you like. And here you can basically pick whichever you want. But when you kind of pick, there are some ones. If you, for example, if I pick this one and I go back here, I'm not going to be able to change the color to what I want. So it is kind of limited in terms of what you can do with it. So it's just a preset that you can't change, and sometimes you can't even add the shadow or the glow or background or nothing. So you just gotta go what you got if you pick a template or effect preset or whatever it is. And next one, this is a big one that you're going to be using a lot, and it's similar to animation, but animation for text is different than it is for other objects or videos inside or images inside of CapCut. So to animate text, there are so many ones here that you can do. So this is like the beginning of the video, and the same thing as I discussed about animation about other images or videos and stuff. Here you can kind of play with the duration and stuff. The same thing apply, but the animation is so much different. So they just show you a couple examples. Something like glitch. There's so many things, but as I said, some of them are pro. And if you're not using the VPN, you might not find them, especially if you're not one of those countries where CapCut is fully supported. Yeah. So and you feel free to explore these by yourself. There are so many, as well as there. So as I said, like here, you have one at the beginning. You can control the length of it. So this one's gonna take like 2.8 seconds, and let's go to out, and we can do the same and control how it's gonna disappear. Let's find something cool. So it's like this one. So, and it's 3 seconds. So you can control how fast it's gonna be. If you don't want any one of them, just make sure to select none. If you want a loop, basically, which kind of gonna be like this throughout the video. Okay, so it's gonna be loop. So the difference between in and out. So there's in, it's just at the beginning. Out, it's just at the end. Loop, it goes from the beginning to the end. Okay, there are so many ones here. They can be cool and stuff, so it just depends on what you like and how you want to use them. Okay, so as I said before, I'm going to show you how to add glow to text. Okay, and to do this, so we're going to go just with this, and we're going to do Alt G like so. So now we have a compound clip. Okay, well, give me a second. As I said, you're gonna have to turn this into a compound clip by holding Alt G, or by clicking right click on the mouse and click, where is it? Typically you're gonna find this compound clip. Okay, oh, here it is. You create compound clip. You can undo compound clip as well by holding Alt Shift G on PC. And now you're going to go to effects, which I'm about to show you and explain what effects do and how you can use them as well. So you can here search for flash vibration. So just create this. Okay, flash. What is it? All right, flash vibration. All right, there we go. So, and you're just gonna have to click, hold, drag and drop on top of it. Now it's gonna look something like this, but I'm about to show you how you can change what it looks like. So we have speed, range, glow, color, and atmosphere. So you want to put the atmosphere to 100, speed to 0, color, and you can pick which color. So based on the value you put in, like from 0 to 100, you're gonna have various colors that you can choose. Okay, and then we have range and glow. So the more you increase this, the more glow you're going to have, and the more increase the range, and basically the range of the glow can go even further. So it just depends on what you want and how it's gonna look. But yeah, but typically the glow slide has more power than the range. So even if the range is low, it still can look quite intense. So I find this much better than the glow they have that you have in the text. This is like much better, and you can even duplicate the effect, okay, by just dragging and dropping it again on top, doing the same thing. Make sure it's 100, 0, and now it's more intense, and you can change the color as well. So this is a quick trick to add glow to text, kind of similar to deep glow in After Effects, if you know what it is. So yeah, it's a cool trick that you can do and stuff like that.